Hey everybody, in this video of Proof of Make, we take a look at World of Ether. World of Ether is like Pokemon meets CryptoKitties, in which you collect eggs and then you take those eggs, you hatch them, and then you put the monsters that are generated from those hatching events into battles in order to get more value as far as the kind of monsters that you can breed and other incentives. Decentralized games are interesting because what they're doing is they're allowing you to use real money, cryptocurrency, and creating a decentralized marketplace where people are trading things and characters in the game. So it's really interesting. We've already seen it kind of work with CryptoKitties, and a lot of people are really interested in this particular kind of game because some people like monsters more than cats. So let's take a look at World of Ether. All right, so now we're gonna sit down with our CTO, Ty, and take a look at World of Ether.
So this is World of Ether. World of Ether is a new cryptocurrency game. It has the collectible elements of CryptoKitties and then sort of the battle elements and other things like that for Pokemon. Right now there's currently a testnet beta, as well as you can start buying eggs, which are basically the tickets you get for randomly getting certain creatures.
I bought eggs on the main net back in.
So you already got some.
Yeah, a few months ago, but I don't know anything about the game. I like their branding, and I know some of the members of the team.
Right.
So I just was like, okay, I just want to support this. So I own some of these eggs, but you can't play on the main net yet. Is that the case?
No, there's no main net play. You can just simply buy the eggs, which I think is kind of there facsimile for a like an ICO kind of thing going on. And I know that according to some announcements that were put on Reddit by the team, they actually ended up selling much faster than they thought they would. So there's been a little bit of criticism about the team saying like the eggs are really expensive now, but and every time you purchase an egg, the price actually goes up for other people. But the idea though was that they weren't going to sell that many, and it's become much more popular than they could have imagined.
Okay.
And I can see why actually. If you look at the you can always just look at the landing page and see. These guys care a lot about design. Like it feels good, really easy to read, quick to understand things. It's pretty simple to get into, but you can tell that there's going to be a lot of depth.
Okay. So we're on the Rigby testnet.
Yeah.
So you played this game before.
I played around with it. Yeah.
Okay.
There's not a lot of playing per se just yet, but you can definitely do some of the CryptoKitties stuff.
So how does it work?
So we're going to hit play beta, and we're going to beta.worldofether.com. One very cool thing about this beta. And it kind of makes it feel more of a game. And we've looked at other games. And one thing that's just a very small thing that I really appreciate is they have music. And the music's really good.
Okay.
So it really feels like you're playing a game. And you can turn it off, but it adds quite a bit. It adds more than you would think. So they're kind of going for a No Man's Sky-esque sort of simple
where's the music?
Vibe. And it should be popping up. There we go.
Oh, nice.
And it has this kind of cool, spacey sci-fi feel.
Oh, yeah, I like the feel of this.
Yeah. As you can see, I went a bit crazy with it. I just bought a bunch of stuff.
So what do you
and played around with it. So this is the starting dashboard you come to, which is kind of your management inventory. So this is where I can buy some eggs using my MetaMask.
Okay.
I can also go through and add buffs and different stat increases to your creatures, which allow them to do different things in battle.
Mm-hmm.
You can change the likelihood you're going to get a rare or an uncommon creature. You can do all sorts of other stuff as well. And I've already purchased some creatures, so we'll go to my collection. And you can see here that I bought 3 creatures, all of them common. The art style is really nice. This is going to be very popular.
Wait, so were these eggs, or someone else had eggs, they hatched them, and then you bought them from them?
No, I actually bought eggs and then I hatched them.
Oh, okay, so okay.
So think of it like booster packs for baseball cards or for Magic the Gathering if you played that when you were a kid.
How cool, like, how do you know how cool this is? Or how do you know how valuable one of these are? Is it just based on how, like...
So what I can look at is go to the menu. Or go to info. View, that's what it is. View. You can see the rarity. So this is commons. This is not a very valuable one.
What are the rare... So is there common and rare? Or?
Yeah, they're common and the chances of me getting one of these in a pack is much higher than a rare or an uncommon.
Okay.
The marketplace actually has a rare, so we'll take a look.
So there's common, uncommon, and rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same kind of things you get from baseball cards or from a Pokemon or something like that. So then they also have different attacks that have these numbers: critical, accuracy, strength.
Oh, that's
sort
cool.
of like cool. So they all have stats. which then you can take them into battle and then fight with them, which ostensibly they'll allow certain stats to go up, and then have certain effects. And so it's very kind of like a old.
Oh, but this one can't paralyze though. That's not cool.
Yeah,
I want one that can paralyze.
Yeah, I want one that's rare, which is why I'm going to spend a bunch of money on this thing.
I want one that just has 100 like that can paralyze.
Just like
because how do you lose? Yeah, because you paralyze them and then you can use your
that's
weak
cruel, man.
stuff.
That's just me.
I think I'll just be buying ones that paralyze.
I'm all about the fair fight.
I bet this one can paralyze. This one looks like a
no, I can't. You can
it can grapple.
It can grapple, but it has the effect of paralyze.
Wait, what's that? Wait, upgrade skill. You hover on that. Is that?
It's only available.
Oh, the main.
So this is kind of a demo version right now.
Got it.
Okay. But you can see the aesthetic. Everything is really.
What happens if we trick it? What happens if we just switch to the main net on my Ether wallet? What happens?
Let's find out. I have no idea. I did not try that. It just does this for a while.
Okay. Wait. What happens? What happens if we? Can we do stuff like click?
Okay. All right. So it pulls this stuff.
So it pulled your.
But it's hard to tell. I'm not sure if this is coming from the cache or if this is.
We'll see. Let's see what. Yeah, because you did that all on the other net.
Yeah, it was all on.
Wait. So can we do something?
Let's make sure we didn't accidentally switch back or something.
No, we're on mainnet. So okay. So we got.
So maybe we can actually upgrade skill. No. So
available on the mainnet.
Yeah. Still.
That's interesting. Well, can you try to get an egg on this one?
Sure. Let's see. We do that from inventory. This is we're not connected. So when you switch your browser, when you browse something else, it will then do the check for MetaMask. So I think it holds in the cache kind of the stuff, and then
so we can't hack it.
Yeah.
Right now.
But I mean, if the stars align perfectly, what could happen is you could end up, accidentally having all the same contracts exactly where they need to be on the mainnet and on the testnet.
This is cool. I would play this. So it's okay. So it's testnet now, but it's just getting everyone used to how to play it.
Yeah,
and it's just fun anyway.
The flow and you can.
What happens because you say you can't battle yet? So
no,
what happens when you go to
battle? It goes here, and so you can almost get to a battlefield. So you select a slot, you put a guy in a slot. I can select another one. So this is what my team, I guess, I'm battling with, and then it doesn't let me start. So the battles
are undergoing maintenance.
So according to the documentations that I've read, according to the website, it seems that the way battles work basically though is that you're going to have a creature that has certain stats.
Yeah, do you typically fight, or they just randomly match you with another group? I wouldn't want to go into a battle. I don't know if I'm fighting.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
From what I could tell, it seems that there's going to be multiple ways of battling. Okay. So it's either going to be, you could probably do a random match, just like a quick match. But they're also saying you can do like team kind of stuff, like 2v2.
This would be cool, actually.
So I think there's probably going to be like a lobby that you can choose that.
It would be cool, to see the other people battling, and then like use Augur to then place bets in a decentralized fashion on which team's going to win.
Yeah,
you could link those two up or something like that.
The possibilities that any kind of competitive game is endless. Absolutely.
That would be really interesting.
Okay. One of the cool parts, though, that they're saying, and this is part of that messaging with the egg and kind of what I saw on that Reddit thread as well, is that these creatures and a lot of the stuff coming off the platform that you're participating with will actually be fungible on exchanges. So it's similar to CryptoKitties in the sense that the token itself and the identity that this thing has, the ID number it has, is exclusive. It has its own identity. Yeah. In a data store on the chain. Cool. So then I could obsess. You just use my wallet and send you my creature, and I off the platform, and it would register in your wallet. So that's one of the really powerful things about dapps, and it shows a lot of potential. So when you're talking about betting and stuff, you'll be able to actually look up IDs and see what their interactions are on the chain, and it'll be totally public.
Cool, so, like CryptoKitties.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I think I get the idea. What's Wodex?
Wodex is just all the discovered creatures. So in CryptoKitties, you discover it by breeding and stuff. Okay. So they all have the same thing, breeding and all that kind of standard cool stuff. Artwork. But the artwork is really slick. Everything's really cohesive.
What would you change though? Like if you were put in charge of World of Ether, just based on the current functionality, what would you do differently?
I think the main thing would be this navigation up here. The naming scheme as well as the flow of it is a little bit doesn't have as much hyper connectivity as I'd like. Okay. So I would like to be able to, for instance, when I'm doing battle, like if I need to, like I get the summaries of the guys, but I would like to view the attacks and all that, and what type of thing they are, so I don't have to memorize what element there. So
maybe
have,
be able to like hover and get the information.
Hover
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I think that would make sense. Hover and then you
Right.
get the info. I have to click on it. Yeah.
It's going to make it feel a lot. I think it would make it feel a lot more like this has an identity.
Got it.
And I can really relate to it. And I've built some sort of thing. But given that we haven't had the battles, like one of the things that the CryptoKitties, your creatures feel very expendable. So having something that kind of connects you to it, and after you've gone through some stuff, not just leveling it up, but also like maybe renaming it, giving it like a key name or something like that. Some social tools. I'm always saying that. I would love to be able to chat with other people who are on here and say like, hey man,
there's no social
check
on
this
here.
out.
Oh yeah, I would do.
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying any social, but
that would be cool.
This is still beta. It's still
a troll
beta,
box or
so,
something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a marketplace, but there's only 2 up here right now, but it's testnet.
Okay.
This is a rare though. This is what a rare looks like.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you can buy it, but why would you buy? I mean, testnet tokens are free, so we could just
we could do it
just buy
just to get it
right. Just to look cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can see it has BP. The BP is kind of your battle points. It's it determines how the battle is going to go for you. So there's probably I assume there's going to be a random element to it.
Okay.
But ultimately, it's going to be weighted towards whoever has the highest BP. So this is 4,000, 5,000 BP or whatnot.
Got it.
And then all my guys, it's very tiny compared to that. It's 800. So that guy would kick the crap out of my team.
Okay.
So I'd never want to meet that guy in the battlefield. But yeah. So I mean, there's all sorts of things, the basic kind of stuff, and they have a Discord channel that's pretty active.
Okay.
And yeah, it's well done. It's really clean.
Yeah, I really like the graphics.
Yeah, the graphics, the art style is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And whoever the guy is, their artist, hats off. I'm excited to see where this one goes. I think it's a great mix between like kind of the trading and like tokenomics side as well as the game side, which is that's a hard balance to strike. And I think it looks like they're gonna nail it. And I'm excited.
I'm excited. Mainnet is gonna be fun. Cool. All right, and that was World of Ether.
Yeah, that was World.